Okay, Papa. For this is our leisure number 3 activity about leisure. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'd like you to answer them as well as possible.
Okay.
The first question is, how old are you?
I'm 71 years old.
Okay, 71. And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kingsburg.
Kingsburg. And then during that time growing up, did you move anywhere outside of town?
We used to live in the country, then we moved into town.
Okay. And then now you live in Kingsburg.
Yes.
And what words come to mind when I say leisure?
When you say leisure, I think of fun activities to do.
Okay. And then how do you view leisure?
Right now, it can be rather stressful
Mm-hmm.
because we don't really have the time because my wife is working. But other than that, it's fine.
Okay. And then when you were growing up, what kind of leisure activities did you like to do, like in high school? Did you play any sports? And then did you go on any vacations?
In high school, yes, I played football. And I wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
And I tore up my knee my junior year, so that took care of my sports career for that year. I went back and played my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And just football. But other than that, it was mostly concentrating on studies.
Okay.
Vacations, my dad had a work ethic. He used to work all the time.
Okay. And then, what things impact your leisure choices back then when you were growing up, or right now in today's time?
Back then, what impacted my leisure choices was my parents. I was the second eldest, and there was 2 younger siblings. And if my parents were working, I was in charge of them.
Okay.
So as for vacations, my dad would consider going to see one of his relatives or friends in LA as our vacation.
Okay.
And then we'd come back and go to work again.
And then, in today's present time, what things impact your leisure choices?
Right now, it's only my wife working and our financial obligations. You take care of those first, and whatever you have left to do whatever you wanted to do.
Okay. And then, when you experience leisure, who is present and who is not present?
My wife is present. My dog is present. That's about it.
And then another question, does family, your grandkids, or your siblings impact your leisure activities as well?
My grandkids come, when they come in, they stress me out. Other than that, no, they're fine. Little ones come and beats me up, but that's okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And then
Alicia.
Alicia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a tough one.
She is.
And then, does everyone have a right to leisure?
Yes. If they can afford to take the time off to do whatever they want to do, yes, they can. But it's
all about balancing the...
Yes, you have to balance yourself on what you have to do and what you can do.
Okay. And then, does anyone have a right... does anyone not have a right to leisure?
You're in prison, yes. It makes it a little difficult. But other than that, everybody can do whatever they want to do. Leisure might be, to somebody in a convalescent home, just getting up and going for a walk.
Yeah. And leisure doesn't have to really be that big of a thing.
Right. It
can
just has to be an
small.
activity that you do.
Something that you like to do in your free time.
Right.
And that you enjoy to do.
Right.
And then, how have your leisure pursuits changed over your lifetime? So, in this question, how has your leisure pursuits changed from when you were a kid to mid-teen, to a teenager, to adult, and then now as a grandparent?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy running around, playing baseball, doing that with my cousins. When I got a little older, we all got older, and then it was football. Shoot, almost all the time, and baseball.
And
out in the middle of the road.
And then, how about now? How has your leisure pursuits changed as
Right
your
now
age?
is just impacted by what amount of time we have and where we want to go and when we're going to go.
Okay. And out of what activities do you like to do on a daily basis? For example, cleaning the house.
Yes, that's activity on Monday.
Yeah, Monday activities, cleaning the house.
Tuesday activity is yard work.
Okay.
Then I go for a walk in between.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk about 1.5 miles. Then Wednesday we start over again with cleaning the house, laundry.
Okay, so it's like a repetitive cycle.
Yeah, it is.
Do you like going to sporting events in your for leisure time?
Yes, and lately I've been going to the football games. That's enjoyable, and then watching the kids in the band performances. We have AJ and Brandon both competing in the band.
Mm-hmm.
So that's neat to see.
Yeah, it's always good to see.
Yeah, and they're not getting their knees cut out from them, so they won't be injured.
True. And then, Papa, that is the last question I have for you. Okay, we are live, Grandma.
Oh, we're going live.
Well, we are live in
we are
Kingsville,
right now.
California. This is Saturday Night Live. Okay, Grandma, the first question about this leisure experience is, how old are you?
I'm 69.
69. Okay. Where did you grow up and where do you live now?
I was born and raised in Santa Clara, California, and moved to Kingsburg when I was 4th grade, and we still live in Kingsburg.
How long have you been living in Kingsburg?
Since 1980, I believe, yeah. 79, 80, yeah.
79. So for about
It was January of 80, yeah.
40 years? 50? No, 40.
You're gonna make me do math?
No, I'm trying
Okay.
to do math. I can't do it. I don't need math for my education. What words come to mind when I say leisure?
Relaxing.
Relaxing. Okay, and what kind of leisure activities do you like to do on a daily basis? Like, what's your go-to leisure activity? Watching movies.
Well, during the week I enjoy going to work. Then I come home and I really relax. That's my leisure time. Weekends are pretty well shot because I'm tired from working all week. Saturdays is leisure is relaxing, and then just enjoying the weekend.
Okay. So having a peaceful time
Yep.
at home. Okay, and how do you view leisure?
Leisure is probably would like to be spending my more time with grandkids growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Missing a lot of activities because of working, with the because the grandkids in sports or whatever, and not being there. But maybe I should have retired earlier, so that way we would have had the time. That doesn't answer the question.
No, that answers it. That answers it. And then, what leisure activities did you like to do as a kid? When you lived in Santa Clara, And what leisure activities do you like to do when you moved to Kingsburg and in high school? And
When we
How
were
do you
in,
about it?
when we were in Santa Clara, we lived on the end of a corner street, and my parents used to have dances in the garage, where it was neighborhood dances
Mhm.
with all the kids and adults. We used to come to Fresno and go to the mountains and go camping. And then later on, after we moved to Kingsburg, my parents worked a lot. My dad owned a service station, and there wasn't really any leisure time of vacation until after I got married, and then we would go on vacations with my parents and our kids and go camping and fishing. And then we used to make yearly trips to Tahoe.
Oh, okay.
But what else did we used to do? Yeah, we mostly the camping part was
The
the
camping
best.
part
Yeah.
was the best. What did you camp at?
Oh gosh, we would go up
Is it the Sierra
Yosemite,
Mountains?
yeah,
Yosemite?
so, yeah. And then I remember family going up, and on my dad's side of the family, and it was my mom's side of the family, and with the groups of families that would go up. My dad used to have a boat and stuff, so we had a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
Why don't we do that now?
I know, huh?
And then, what things impact your leisure choices and participation? This
What?
could be in the past, the present, or futuristic as well.
It's always been in my mind that part of the leisure would be when you retire, you would go enjoy your life and you would be healthy and go do and see things that you haven't done before.
Mhm.
But then by waiting till you get older, where your body tells you, oh, I probably can't be doing that anymore. You know, that's probably what impacts it more, about not being able to do what you want to do for your leisure time
Mhm. Because age and then
and your health.
health as well.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you had like one leisure activity to do, like if you wanted to take like this trip, or like if you wanted to go visit like this state, or if you wanted to sightsee, where would you want
Always
to go?
wanted to kind of do a road trip
Mhm.
and go up north and go to Oregon and Washington. You know, I went on a road trip with my cousin and my uncle one year. I went to Grand Canyon, and we went all through the states and went to Kansas
Oh, that's
and
so
came
cool.
back around. And we did that for my uncle. But no, I like road trips.
Road trips.
Yeah.
Then flights.
Well, if you're gonna go on a quick, fast trip, you could fly. But
True.
if you got the time and the leisure time to take your time, it would be driving.
Driving.
Yeah.
Where you get all that scenery as well. from
Right.
The drive, same as
And
taking
if
it.
you need to pull over, you pull over. If not, keep going.
Yeah.
Where there's no limit of time.
Mhm. It's just all
Yeah.
free time, and it's all in that moment.
Yeah.
Type of stuff. And then, when you experience leisure, who is present and who is not present?
Sometimes it's with family, sometimes it's just the two of us. I kind of probably wish we'd be more of a family with all the families together,
Mhm.
and to be able to do something there, like rent a place in Shaver and all of us go up, or,
Yeah.
that would be, especially holiday time.
Holiday time.
Yep.
Because we're thinking about maybe Christmas. Maybe.
Well, see, that's my biggest favorite holiday is Christmas.
Mhm. So
As
that's
you know.
the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Take
So
me where
if you-
there's snow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So if you don't know, my grandma's favorite holiday is Christmas. So we always have these big gatherings on Christmas, and it's always fun, and the family is all brought together. So.
And then with holiday decorations.
Mhm. Yeah, you decorate your house and like
And every year I leave.
you leave them up.
No, every year I leave something else up that's Christmas. Yeah. Pretty soon my house, I won't have to decorate it anymore.
It's just big Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
And then, does grandkids impact your leisure time?
Yes.
Yeah. what do they do that contributes to your leisure
They
experience?
make me laugh. You know, just seeing them, just seeing the smiles on their face and their hugs, kisses every time they walk in the door.
Mm-hmm.
They might walk in and scare you, like
I know what-
Vincent,
yeah,
like
what do you
Vincent
mean?
did today. But no, so it doesn't matter what age they are, because they range from 24, 25,
25 to
4,
4, yeah. That's
and then
nice.
2 great granddaughters that are 4 and 5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you have great grandkids.
Yep.
Forgot David.
Yeah.
And then, does everyone have a right to leisure?
Yes, if they can make the time, my advice is to do it. Don't wait till it's too late.
Mm-hmm. So always just banish that whole work and family time
Right.
out. It's just so you could, like, especially with teaching jobs, you get the whole summer off.
Right.
So that's a good break from your obligation.
Right, because right now
Yeah.
you get Thanksgiving week off, get
Mhm.
the holiday for Christmas, the 2 weeks, and then you get to spring break, and then you work till into June, and then you have 6 weeks
Yeah.
there, and those 6 weeks is like, I got so much stuff I want to do that I don't get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have it too, 'cause my mom.
Yep, with your
Yeah,
mom.
Izzy too. And then, does anyone not have a right to leisure?
It depends upon their lifestyle. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if financially they can afford it, do it. If you if you don't have the financial part, then there's a lot of people that they have the right, but they don't have the money or the time.
Money or time. Yeah, because time, balancing, especially when, like, my dad, he doesn't really have breaks because he works all the time.
Right.
But he has leisure time. But for people who work, like, every day, either if it's in the fields, like Uncle Gary doesn't
Right.
really have that much leisure
He has
time.
certain times of the year that maybe he could take off
Mm-hmm.
5 days or something here.
Yeah.
But because his job, that's the obligation for him, is that
Mhm.
job. And if you don't have that income coming in, you're not going to be able to take your
Yeah.
leisure time.
Mm-hmm.
And leisure time is too. It's not just relaxing. It's your family vacation
Family
time.
vacation,
Mhm.
getting out of town.
Right.
So like going to Fresno.
That's not
could be-
not like us just to drive to Fresno. I mean, that's getting out of the valley would be
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, like going to the coast. Like
Yeah.
when you guys saw us on the Central Coast,
Yes.
that could have been a leisure experience.
And then partly is the only time probably we really made it was for graduation parties
Yeah.
and stuff like that, or we did go Christmas, but we should have done more. Yeah.
Yeah, but having a busy schedule, like you
Yeah.
guys came down a lot when I was sick,
Yeah.
and that really meant a lot. But that was always good to have, like family. Even though we had the Partita side right there, I always enjoyed coming up to
And you
Kingsville.
always knew you had the Rodriguez's there for you too. We might not have been there, but you knew we were there.
Yeah, and that's what's good about family is that we're all close. Especially you guys were close with the Partita side as well,
Oh yes.
with Grandpa Al and
Yeah.
Grandma Rosie. And then the last question, Grandma, is how have your leisure pursuits changed over your lifetime? So this could be from your childhood, teenage years, early adulthood to being a grandma. And then walking, this is your last year at Kingsville High School, so you retire soon, so what's changed?
I think the older you get is that you don't want to lose those memories of the leisure time that you had when you were younger, and when I was home with my parents, or when we moved to Kingsburg, and then when we got married, and the time that we spent with family then. But it really it just brings all the family together,
Yeah.
and then all the memories that you have. So now, what was the rest of the question, Vincent?
It was How have your leisure pursuits changed over your lifetime?
I'm more relaxed. I changed a lot.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of grandkids to
Yeah.
keep you busy. And we all live so close now.
Yeah, and that's one of the best things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we moved uphill, it's like, well, now we get to be 30 minutes away from grandma instead of 3 hours.
But now as you're an adult,
Yeah,
you know.
now I walk and
Yeah.
have school.
yeah,
But I have my leisure time too.
right.
Like today, like coming downhill, not just to do this
Just
question,
to spend
test,
time.
but to also spend time with my family. But yeah. Well, Grandma, that is all the questions I have for you.
Wow. Okay.
And thank you.
You're welcome.